Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Books, Advice, and Everything Nice. I'm Latoya Smith, and today I want to talk to you guys about self-publishing versus traditional publishing. I've talked to so many authors over these past 20 years, and they always sort of want to know, what's the best journey for me in my book? Should I self-publish? My friends have been telling me I can do this, or should I work with a traditional publisher? So today I just want to give you just a few facts about each process so that you can make your own educated decision about what is best for you and your journey. Please feel free to ask questions and comment below. If anything is unclear or if, you just want to know a little bit more about the process. So let's get started. For self-publishing, right, the biggest plus about this is that you have 100% control. So you determine what your cover looks like, when you publish it, what the book is. I mean, of course, you can hire an editor and work with an editor, but everything is your choice, But that being said, the entire publishing process is on you. So you need a book budget because you're going to need an editor. You're going to need to pay someone to do a lovely cover. You're going to need a publicist if you are not good at publicity and marketing. And so those are your three top money sucks, okay? Because an editor is probably going to charge you at least 3 to 5 cents per word per pass to edit your book. So you guys do the math, depending on your word count, that's about average what you'll be spending to get your book developmentally edited. And you do not want to bypass this step. I promise you, you want to make sure your book is professionally edited, guys, okay? The next thing I mentioned is your cover art. Now, nowadays, there are a lot of graphic designers out there, so that may not cost you a whole lot, maybe a couple $100, but you really want to make sure that your package looks like a best-selling package. All right, so you want to make sure you know the marketplace and you're not only thinking about what you like, but what sells, okay? And then the third part of that is hiring a publicist or a marketing person to help you put out the book. I'm sure you guys know thousands of books come out at a time. So what is it that's going to bring a reader to your book if you have not prepared to spread the word about it? If you have not prepared some kind of publicity or marketing campaign around publishing your book, okay? So yes, you have full control, but you better have a business plan too, because putting out this book is a business. So you have to create a profit and loss statement, which will show how much you're planning to pay out to produce this book and how much you're hoping to earn. The average ebook only sells about 200 copies. I'm going to say that again. The average ebook only sells about 200 copies. So, what are you going to do to sell more? Now, with a traditional publisher, the publisher is taking all the risk. So they are paying for your cover, they are paying for the editing, they are paying for the publicity and marketing. So that being said, they're not going to just take on anyone because they're also probably offering you an advance. So they're giving you money that they then have to kick out more money to actually produce your book. So if you're wondering why it takes so much to get published by a publisher, it's because they're doing all the work to get you out there. And so then you can focus on writing the book and branding and promoting yourself. They're going to cover everything else. This is also why sometimes the advances may not be what you think they should be, because again, this is not free money. They are paying you what they think the book is worth or what they think you can earn. And then when your book actually goes on sale, you are going to earn out theoretically that advance so that you can start making royalties. You will not make royalties until you earn back that advance. So keep that in mind when you're asking your agent or editor for more money in advance. Do you think you can earn that out? Because if you cannot, 9 times out of 10, they will not re-sign you, and or excuse me, they will re-sign you at a lesser advance. Because again, as much as we love books and we love to read, this is a business and everyone wants to make money. I'm sure you want to make money too. So you want to keep that in mind, okay? Working with a publisher also will allow you some distribution options that you may not have on your own. Most self-published authors only publish on Amazon or sometimes Barnes & Noble, but really they just focus on Amazon with some kind of print-on-demand component. Other authors may pay a company which will kind of handle all those same things that the publisher handles, but trust me, it comes at a cost. Either that you have to pay upfront, or they want a profit share, which means that whatever you make, they make a part of it too, because they're offering all of the services that the publisher would offer, but you continue to have full control over the book, what it looks like, when it publishes, etc. They're just helping you to do that. Okay, so there are companies out there that will do that for you. They will basically put the book together, give you an editor, all the same stuff that the traditional publisher does, but at a cost. Okay, so there is that option as well for the self-published author. So for the traditional published author, like I said, you get all of those things. You get the editing, you get multiple proofreaders, you get a copy editor, you get a production staff, you get copywriters who work on the cover copy of your book. That's the back cover description or the Amazon book descriptions. And then of course you get distribution, publicity, and marketing. And your publicity and marketing budget is solely dependent upon how you are positioned within that company, meaning how much money they think they're going to make and how much money they have paid you. Okay, so these are just the main basic differences between self-publishing and traditional publishing. There are lots of authors out there who do what's called hybrid publishing, where they might have a particular book or idea that may not be a good fit for the publishers, but it's something they really love and they want to do, so they decide to self-publish that, and then they write something that is a better fit for a traditional publisher, and so they are multi-published. They are publishing their own things, self-publishing, and then they are publishing with a traditional publisher something that is a better fit for a publishing house. And typically the contract that you would sign for that publishing house would really just talk about not competing with yourself, meaning your self-published books have to publish away from your traditionally published books so that you can market and promote them successfully without kind of crossing over yourself, really, or competing with yourself. And so yeah, that's the main differences. Self-publishing, you are in control, but that also means you are paying and doing everything on your own. Where a traditional publisher, you may not have as much control because a publisher has the final say on your pub dates, on your covers, but it is a collaborative process, and ultimately they are trying to get back the money that they have paid out to publish you. So you can focus more on your writing and your branding. Again, if you guys have any questions about any of this, please feel free to comment below. I am happy to answer your questions and help you out in making the right decision on whether or not you should self-publish or traditionally publish. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Take care and be safe.